What up, everybody who talks boxing, comments about boxing, and makes boxing videos? So, I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. There's actually a couple good reasons why. Just been having stuff happen in my life that has just made, making boxing videos is just not top priority right now. I'm not leaving, YouTube. I'm not stopping. It's just, had a couple roadblocks in my life. Just other things are a bit more important than making boxing videos. But for a good little while, I will just make videos when I can. I'm not gonna try to adhere to any kind of schedule. In the past, I've tried to make at least one video a day, Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sundays are my days to myself, unless I feel that, there's something, I made exceptions for Muhammad Ali's birthday and his death. So, that being said, I'm not leaving, not going nowhere. For a little while, the quality of my videos are not going to be what they've been in the past. It's going to go down just a little bit. I'm not really going to be putting beats or nothing like that. I'm just going to record my videos, make them, and upload them. And that's just the way it's going to be for a little bit. And, whenever I can, I will. But, not really sure how that's going to work out. Maybe one video a week, maybe one video every 2 weeks, maybe 2 videos a week. We'll see what happens. But anyways, there's just a couple things that I want to address, and I'm gonna try not to take up too much time on each subject. So the first thing I want to talk about is Andre Ward not showing up to the first press conference. I mean, I'll be honest, I really don't care. I don't care that he didn't make it to the first press conference. I don't care as long as they step into the ring. Now, if you're concerned because you feel that it's bad promotion for the fight, I get that. Me personally, I mean, I want the sport to thrive, but I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care as long as they end up in the ring. I'm not excusing Ward. I'm just saying, if he goes to the press conferences but doesn't step foot in the ring, then what good did it do? But if he doesn't make it to one single press conference, but he steps into the ring, then that's what I care about. I don't care about the press conference. That's not what I watch boxing for. So, now I will say it does speak to his motives. Also, apparently, he stopped the sale of tickets. So, I mean, those are things that are questionable. But at the end of the day, come fight night, if he's in the ring, I don't care. As long as it's him and Kovalev in the ring, I really do not care. As far as his fight with Brand, I'll be honest, I haven't watched it. Just things in my life are just way more important at this time. So I haven't watched it. I mean, I heard he looked spectacular. I mean, he did what he's supposed to do, if that's the case. I mean, Brand, let's not act like Brand was an awesome opponent. All right. And if you feel that Brand sharpened his skills, that's fine. But I have to disagree with you. I don't think that's a fight that would have sharpened his skills. I will probably get around to watching it eventually, but like I said, just things going on, and I'll get to them when I get to them. Next thing I want to touch upon is Manny Pacquiao. A lot of talks about Manny Pacquiao and whether or not he ducked Terrence Crawford. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a duck. He's I mean, I would have rather seen it more than Vargas, I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, Vargas is in his weight class. That's the weight class that he fights in. Terrence Crawford is a more interesting fight. And I'm not making excuses because I really don't like the Vargas fight either. But if you ask me, these weight classes, they exists for a reason. And if you're gonna tell me that because he fought a champion in his own weight division that he avoided somebody who wasn't in his weight division, then I have to strongly disagree with you on that. I will agree that it was a more interesting fight. It's a better fight. But at the end of the day, I don't consider it a duck, and that's the way that I see it. Now, that kind of transitions into the next thing I want to touch upon just real quick. Normally, I don't like to cause animosity. Recently, I have gone ahead and said, and I don't know if 68 Triumphant has heard this, but just in case he comes across this video, I don't know if you've seen the other videos, but I've mentioned a couple times, I have no beef with you. Whatever has happened is in the past. I'm letting bygones be bygones. I even subscribed to you, and I'm not gonna unsubscribe just because your opinion differs from mine. But I just have to. I just feel like I have to mention this. Now, I talked a while back about ego and how his new media is really, it's not a real movement. It's manufactured. It's just something that is the same old bullshit being repackaged as something new. Saying that you're going to be unbiased, saying that you're going to be consistent, but really you're not being consistent. You're just twisting it in a way where you want people to perceive you as being consistent, but really you're being biased. And that's exactly what ego is doing. And to be honest, I really didn't care. I made one video about it just in hopes that some people would keep their eyes open, but it wasn't really anything I was mad about. It's whatever, and the reason why I really didn't care too much was because I think Coach Shelton Harrison said it best. Him and Dante's Boxing Nation, they don't even interact with other YouTube boxing uploaders. They don't interact with the LDBC. They don't interact with the YTBC. So it's whatever, y'all apparently feel like you're on a whole nother platform. It's whatever. But when you're making comments about us, but yet you won't speak to us directly, I kind of have a problem with that. And I don't know if maybe it's just because of the shit that I've been going through, because I've been trying to clean up my act. I've been trying to be more professional. I've been trying to be more clean. I don't really like using curse words, but it's like I said, I don't know if it's just because of how life is coming at me lately, but I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. You're just full of shit. It's pussy. It's pussy to talk about us, but yet you won't interact with us. I've heard No Name Boxing Talk call you out. I've heard, or not heard, I've actually seen Northwest Boxing, who, you say what you will about the guy, but I respect Northwest Boxing 24/7. I do. I've been watching his videos for a very long time, pretty much near when he first started his channel, and I have no regrets. I've always enjoyed his content, even if I don't agree with it, and he takes it beyond boxing. He also likes to put out videos that are truth-seeking videos as well. It's nowhere near as much as he does boxing content, but he does put that stuff out as well. I have a lot of respect for him, and he also really doesn't interact with the LDBC or YTBC or whatever either, but he is actually approachable. He has actually commented back to me. He is actually pretty down to earth. I don't agree with everything, his opinions, but I don't expect to agree with everybody's opinions on here. But anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. I think it's pretty pussy to do that. You know, you want to essentially talk down on people, but yet you won't interact with those people. You know what I'm saying? If Northwest Boxing were to make some of the same comments, I actually wouldn't care, because he actually interacts. He doesn't. He just doesn't let himself be categorized in the YTBC or the LDBC. And I mean, I would have a lot more respect for Ego if he handled things like that. And I mean, it's apparent he's a Floyd Mayweather fan, and there's nothing wrong with that. When Floyd Mayweather fought Berto, he said that he deserves an easy fight. Now, I'm not on that train of thought, but if you like to call yourself consistent, then why are you going in on Manny Pacquiao because he's fighting Vargas, but yet Floyd Mayweather deserved an easy fight? I mean, did Manny Pacquiao not fight the, best welterweight that he could at the time when he fought Bradley? I think he did. Now, whether or not you wanted to see that for a third time, that's a different story. But on paper, that was a good fight. So, I think we can all agree, he lost to Mayweather, but he's still on that upper echelon. Like, you got Mayweather, Pacquiao, and then starts the next tier of fighters. So they're in the same tier. So why does one deserve an easy fight, but the other doesn't? I mean, you say that you're consistent, but that's not very consistent to me. And it's like I said, I don't really like putting names out there. And big shout out to Shady Slim, because he's the one who pointed it out. I'm actually subscribed to Ego, because I do watch his videos from time to time. But as time has progressed, I've watched his videos a lot less, and I might watch maybe one video of his every 3 months now. Used to be that I watched most of his videos, and as time progressed, I just watch less and less and less. I actually get a lot more out of listening to people like The Sweet Science, listening to people like Jeff Cotto, listening to people like Shady Slim, listening to people like Frank Silva. Frank Silva is way underrated. Q Boxing Talk, aka Quintarius Coleman, severely underrated. I get way more out of watching these guys than I do out of Ego, and that's just the truth. But just because you feel like you got some connects, and and even if you have the connects, that's cool, but that doesn't really give you the license to shit on others. I mean, I don't act like I got connects. I don't. I watch boxing. I put my 2 cents out there, and I go along with my day. So, but yeah, I mean, I just feel that these were some things that need to be said. If you're a fan of Ego, that's fine. I'm not knocking people who watch Ego. I get it, but I just don't get him sometimes. It's like I said, if he were to just not mention us, that'd be cool. You don't really need to tear others down to build yourself up. I'm just gonna keep it real. But I mean, he got 44,000 subscribers somehow. I'm not gonna accuse him of buying subscribers or anything like that, but I mean, if he got them all legit, more power to him. But I'm probably just gonna unsubscribe, and that's just the way it is. I find it hard to support somebody who, he's already up there. Why do you have to tear down the lower tier? Much lower tier. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think on any of these topics. To all my subscribers, anybody who watches my videos, or if you just so happen to stumble upon this video, hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll be back when I'm back. Peace.